It's not a matter if our children are going to experience anti-black racism, especially in schools or wherever they go or when they leave their homes. It's a matter of how many times per day.
I remember feeling shame that like my daughters were experiencing anti-black racism because that's not my burden to hold, nor is it theirs. I felt alone. I felt isolated, and I called POBC and I was expressing this to them, like how I was feeling. And I remember the other person on the phone said that your daughters deserve to be dealt with empathy. And I had to sit with that. Anti-black racism is a crisis. It's trauma, right? And when you're experiencing ongoing trauma, having to advocate on behalf of your child who cannot speak for themselves. They're not in a position of power. They're not in a position of influence to speak for themselves. So as the parent, you have to be their voice. You have to amplify their voice because dominant society, these school systems do not value, they don't recognize our children's voices. Xavier and Charlene, POBC in general, because there's so much work that goes into it behind the scenes, did a phenomenal job supporting my family through that. And I will profoundly be grateful for POBC. I really felt alone, and when I would speak with and work with alongside POBC, I didn't feel alone. My children's experiences, my family experiences were validated.